everyone, welcome back. So, Marvel might have just hidden a major villain reveal in plain sight, and it all comes down to one voice. Yes, Keith David. If you have watched the new Spider Man brand new trailer closely, you have probably noticed it. That deep, commanding voice in the background. But here's the weird part, Marvel hasn't officially revealed who is playing, which raises a big question. Why bring in someone with that iconic voice and keep their role a secret? Let's break it down. So for a brand new day is packed with mystery. We still don't know who Sadie Sink is playing. There are rumors flying around about Jean Grey, and oddly enough there's no clear main villain, and that's exactly where things gets interesting. Because Marvel love doing this, they distract you with multiple characters while hiding the real threat in the shadows. And Keith David's voice, that might be our biggest clue. Now, if you think about it, Keith David has one of the most recognizable voices in Hollywood. He naturally brings authority, menace, and intelligence to any role. So chances are he is not playing just some random side character. He's playing someone important, someone dangerous, and one character fits that perfectly. The Jackal. If you're not familiar, the Jackal, aka Miles Warren, is one of Spider-Man's most underrated villains, a brilliant scientist who become obsessed with cloning, especially after the death of Gwen Stacy. In the comics, this obsession drives him insane. He starts cloning Gwen, himself, even Spider Man, and from there, things spiral into some of the craziest storylines in Spider Man history, like the Clone Saga. Now, here's why this matters for the movie. In the trailer, Keith David's character talks about three life cycles of a spider. That's not random, that sounds scientific, biological, exactly the kind of dialogue you would expect from someone experimenting with DNA. And that's basically Jackal's entire thing. Even more interesting, some key characters connected to the Jackal are reportedly in this movie. The Punisher, Scorpion, and Tarantula. In the comics, all of them have ties to Jackal at some point, often been manipulated or hired by him. So, what if they are not the real villains? What if they are just pawns and the real mastermind is someone pulling the strings behind the scenes? That's classic Jackal. He doesn't just fight Spider Man, he messes with him psychologically, emotionally, and scientifically. And that lines up perfectly with the tone of Brand New Day, because this movie doesn't feel like a straightforward hero versus villain story. It feels like a mystery, Spider-Man investigating something bigger, something he doesn't fully understand, and that's where Jackal fits in perfectly. He could be the one experimenting on Spider-Man's DNA. He could be behind Peter's new organic webbing, or even causing the strange things happening to his body. Meaning, this isn't just a fight, it's an experiment, and Peter is the subject. Now, here's the scary part, if this really is the Jackal, Marvel might be setting up something huge, because his story doesn't end in one movie, it leads to cloning, duplicate Spider-Man, and massive identity crisis for Peter Parker. So Keith David's role might not just be important for this film, it could shape the future of Spider-Man in the MCU. But of course, right now this is just a theory. Marvel hasn't confirmed anything yet, and they are experts at misdirection. Still, when you combine the mystery tone, the scientific dialogue, the hidden villain setup, and Keith David's unmistakable voice, it's hard to ignore the possibility, because sometimes the biggest villain isn't the one you see, it's the one you hear. That's it. Thank you for watching.